What's up, everybody? Welcome back to J&L Garage. We are going to be continuing our moisture proofing of our light bar today. I have got home just a couple minutes ago. I've been working on some things here and there in the apartment. I've been doing some laundry and I've been cleaning up my room because it has gotten pretty dirty. But wanted to show off these new shirts I got. This is from Tuned in Tokyo. Show you guys the sticker here. Tuned in Tokyo. They have got some awesome shirts for sale right now. They've got a mystery box deal going on right now, $49.99, and you get 10 t-shirts. And they are all related to this in some form or fashion. I'd show you guys all of mine, but this is not what we're here for today. So, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so I've got all my tools laid out here. Managed to dig out my brother's Allen set, and I've already made sure that that fits our Allen rivets across the front here. I've already got our black Permatex out along with our syringe. Like I said, I still don't know if we're going to actually need that or not, but we're going to go ahead and get started removing this thing. First things first, obviously, I'm just gonna take off every single one of these freaking Allen rivets all the way down the light bar. I don't think I'm gonna have to take off these. I think I'm gonna leave those. So I think if you just take these two off, you can access the lens, but I'm not for sure yet. We're just gonna see as we go. So I've never actually done this before, but if I manage to fuck up this light bar, I guess it's just 50 bucks down the drain. But anyways, stay tuned, guys, and we're going to show you how to moisture proof a 50-inch curved light bar. Okay, so I managed to get this, this would actually be the top rail. I managed to get the top rail off, and so now the lens is exposed and stuff. I'm kind of questioning this now, because I kind of think it probably would have sealed pretty well by itself, because it's got this white sticky kind of foam on it, but at the same time I don't know how much I trust that. I do have the Permatex, and this little nozzle piece is actually a really small cut to fit. If I can get the camera to focus. Okay, anyways, you get the point. It's really small, and it should be really easy to make a nice, fine, clean line to it to seal it up good. And then I'm going to try putting this side back on, and then I'm really hoping that, since I can't get the bottom side off, because one of these Allen sets, let's see, I can't remember. I think it's this Allen set here, right here. It's got a little bit too big of an Allen head. This size fits every single one of them except that one. And so that's just, I mean, this is a cheap Chinese made light bar, so I mean, I was expecting that on something. And so yeah, but now I'm just gonna seal up this top side, and then hopefully whenever it's getting rained on or anything like that, this top side will be sealed up good so that no moisture can actually get in the top side of the light bar and seep its way down. But I'm still going to try and get this bottom rail off, but in case I can't, that's just going to have to do for now. So yeah, I'm just going to seal this up real quick, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so just got done sealing it back up. It was a little bit harder to get that bottom side off than the top because of that one screw, that, or Allen rivet that didn't fit quite right. But I just did some really rigged stuff. I took a tiny piece of paper and wrapped it around the end of the Allen set that fit all the others, and then just really jammed it in there, and it managed to hold long enough for me to loosen it and then tighten it back up. And so pretty much when taking these light bars apart, the top and bottom aluminum rails that go across the top and the bottom, they are not bent, like pre-bent and then placed onto the light bar. They actually fold onto the light bar as you tighten it. So the first problem I ran into whenever I was throwing the top rail back on was that I started in the middle because I thought if I start in the middle, I'm not going to have a lot of pressure on the rivets, and then I can work my way to the outside. But it actually took me 3 tries to put the top rail back on because what happened is I was not able to get it lined up on either one of these sides down here. Either it was too far to the right or too far to the left. So I ended up starting at one of the ends. I started at this end, and since the rail is straight, it's got a little bit of a curve to it, but not as distinct of a curve as the light bar has whenever you take it off. So I started on this end and just let it straighten itself out. And then, so that way there was no pressure on this single rivet that was in. And then I slowly worked my way all the way across. And then I did the bottom side the same way. That's why I didn't show the bottom side like I did the top side, because bottom side was literally just a repetition of the top. It's the exact same things. Then I actually just took these side rails off. That was real easy. It's just 2 rivets right here. And you can lift that lens just enough to squirt some Permatex under it and then seal it back up. And one thing I noticed putting the rails back on that I did not notice taking it back off, and that's why I had the lineup issues, is that instead of having individual holes for each rivet, it's just one universal hole all the way across, or it's one universal fitting for every single rivet. They're all in just like a slot kind of deal. And so you just screw it into that slot and you go from there. And so now I've got it all put back together. It's got Permatex on both top and bottom. And I'm going to show you guys once I get up off my butt here. You cannot see any of the Permatex, top or bottom. And I slowed down there because I realized I was going a little bit too fast. And now I'm going to go back. But there is no Permatex whatsoever sticking out. If you just put a thin, even line all the way across, it seals up really nice and you don't get a whole lot of spread over. And that's what I was really going for, is to make sure that I did not get anything on the inside or the outside of the lens to mess up those lights. Now granted, this is going to be mounted on top of the truck. Nobody's going to be paying attention to this really. They're just going to say, hey, that's a big ass light bar, that's cool, and really that's going to be it. But I wanted to keep it clean and neat for my sakes, because the things that other people don't notice, the owner always notices, just because it's his and he done it, or it's hers and she done it. But that's going to pretty much wrap it up for part 2 of the light bar video. So since we are done with the moisture proofing part, we're going to post this video and then we will continue this light bar video as we mount it onto the truck itself. And I will show you guys the steps of mounting a 50-inch curved light bar onto a 04 Dodge Ram. And so I will see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed this next episode of J&L Garage, and hope you guys keep coming back. Thank you for all the views we have gotten so far. Our lift kit video is really starting to come alive, but we need those others to come alive too. But as always, thank you guys for tuning back in with J&L Garage. We thank you guys for all the support, and be sure to check in with Tuned in Tokyo for some of these awesome ass shirts. And I hope you guys have a good one, and we'll catch you guys next time.